Hey guys, God bless you. So I'm on here to share I believe I mentioned this dream before in another video, but I would like to share it again. Um I'm just going to share parts of it. I'm not going to share all of it. So, let's see. I remember I had a dream and I saw two young girls, and one of them had prophesied over me about how God allow me to stay behind. So in this dream, I noticed that it happened during the rapture, and God allowed me to stay behind. But I believe that it's also, I'm not saying that that's gonna happen, but there's many dreams that God gives us, and we have to ask the Holy Spirit to give us discernment to understand it, but to understand it through Him, of course, not through the flesh. And as to why we had these dreams, like, God, what are you trying to show us? What are you trying to say when you're showing me this dream? Like, is it actually going to happen, or is it that it means something? There's something behind that dream um that he's trying to bring forth, so that we understand um what are the warnings and what is he trying to show us. So in the dream, I saw those two young girls. One of them prophesied over me, like I mentioned, that I was going to stay behind, and that God allowed me to stay behind so that I can fight a war. And I believe that that war wasn't, like a real war. It's like a spiritual war. And the young girl told me that she saw two circles, but all of a sudden I saw two moons. And when I saw those two moon, it looked like if it was a picture in my mind. It was weird in a dream, because I still remember the dream, even though it happened in June 2nd of 2021. And I just saw it, and it just looked like literally a picture of two moons, but it looked real though, because of course in a picture it doesn't move, it doesn't look like real, like realistic, right? So I don't know, but God did not allow those things to get close to me, like the two moons. For some reason, there was something, I guess, that there wasn't like a good thing coming from it. There was something that probably wanted to harm. So God did not allow it to get close to me, so that it wouldn't harm me. So it's just, like I said, it was probably like if the enemy was trying to like harm me, but God didn't allow it to get close to me, so that it won't uh, harm me. But I began to cry, because I told God, by shouting, I got on my knees and I told God, God, um, I don't want to stay behind. And of course, who wants to hear that? Somebody telling you that God told them to give you a message about how He allowed you to stay behind. And I was terrified when the girl prophesied that over me. I just wanted to leave with God. I wanted to be in the presence of my God, my best friend. And yeah, I then saw, like, in my dream, how it shifted. And I saw myself in a computer room, just like in the movies. But the only thing is that instead of like a bunch of computer screens, I saw two in the room. But the background look, it reminded me of how it looks in movies when you see a computer room. So when I was in the room, I saw the word Canada type on the computer screen, and I also saw China. And then all of a sudden, I saw pictures pop up. I saw a Chinese guy in military attire, and in the other one, I saw Canada. Yeah, I saw Canada, and I also saw a man in military uniform. But then heard a man's voice, and this man that I heard, I couldn't see his face, but I was able to see that he was wearing like military attire, like a military uniform as well. So I felt like he was like some type of general, or like, basically the head of the military. And he was just letting me know like there will be war, as I was seeing China and Canada on the computer screen. But then he also said, and there will be many more. So it's like if he was warning me, like, and there's gonna be much more. And I know this is biblical, but God also gives us dreams and visions to warn us and to also share with others and to pray about it. So in my spirit I felt like when he mentioned that, I felt like Russia and the United States, like if they were gonna get in war, and many more. But I actually want to also come on here to apologize. I know I haven't been on here for a while, but I have a lot going on. Please keep me in prayers. I've been taking care of my 1-year-old daughter, and I'm just on here trying to be obedient. So I just want to wish you guys well. I pray that you guys have a blessed day, and take care, guys.